Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to Tony the Technician channel, and today we're going to be going back into the Amazon tool deals and checking out some items that I've found. If you guys have any brands or tool types that you would like to see in these videos, please feel free to drop them down in the comments. I'll do my best to try and find, whether that be the brand or a specific type of tool, I'll try and find ones that are good deals, but keep in mind it's not always easy, and sometimes things on Amazon aren't priced well compared to others, and we'll get into that here in a little bit. But let's go ahead. This is going to be tools that are either on sale, tools that even at their full price or list price I believe to be good deals, and tools I find interesting and would like your guys' input on if you guys have used them. So first up, we're looking at the Channellock HP4A. It's a 4-piece hook and pick set. I didn't even know Channellock had these, truthfully. I don't think I've ever seen them, but I do believe this is a new handle design. If you look back at some of the reviews and stuff, they have the old like Craftsman screwdriver handle design. It was clear and blue. Well, now it's kind of a grit style blue. If I can stop, as you can see there. And they are made in the USA. And here are the few different styles that you get: straight, complex, 90, and 180 degree hook, which really isn't a 180 degree hook. You're basically just facing 90 degrees with a big loop there. So yeah, but this is basically $16 down from the list price of almost $21. So a little bit of savings there off the list price. It has 4.5 stars at 3,635 ratings, so rated pretty highly and rated quite a bit. I think $16 is a pretty dang good price for this. It's a small pick set. Like Tekton, I've shared that one before. It's a 5-piece set for $20. So I think both are great options. Now, personally, I have not used these in some of the reviews and stuff. The only thing that I've really found was that they rust. So as long as you keep them oiled, or if you don't live in an environment where, it's extremely humid or wet, you should be fine. But as always, just like any tool that you want to prevent from rusting, you want to make sure that you keep them oiled, just like any black oxide tool and things like that. But other than that, it's a small pick set, so it most likely wouldn't bother me all that much if there was a little bit of rust. But once again, that can happen to any tool, so I still think it's a good set. But keep in mind, I want to say this is the set they would get sent to you, but who knows if they have old stock from the old handle design. I'm not 100% sure. So if you guys have these, please let me know your guys' thoughts on them. But I think for a USA made set, 4-piece set, $16 is a pretty dang good price. So that is the first item on today's list. So here is a tool from Wilde, I don't know how you pronounce it, but they have a pretty good lineup of USA made tools, and they're actually the ones that make like the Tekton pliers. This is the exact same set that you can get from Tekton. Keep in mind, this is $20 down from $21, so not a huge savings there. Still priced very well for a USA made set of pliers. This is the angle noses. This is their 6 3/4 or 7-inch angle nose pliers. Tekton sells both the 5 and 7 inch or 6 and 7 inch, and they're $15 and $17. So always shop around, whether you're looking directly at the manufacturer of the tool or the maker of the tool or other companies that sell the tools. With these Wilde tools, I don't know how you pronounce it. You can usually find them actually priced better through other sellers of their tools. So like the Tekton ones are cheaper. Plus, if you order it off their website, then you get 10% in saving or in rewards. So there's a couple dollars savings there buying it from Tekton instead of directly from them. But still, I think $20 is a good price. But I did want to mention that you always want to shop around. See who else sells those tools and see what the prices are and compare them. But they are rated highly, 4.5 stars at 299 ratings. And I actually have this set and I really enjoy it. It's got nice strong teeth. It's got 3 different positions, so I really enjoy it. You can see kind of up close some nice sharp larger teeth. Overall, a good set of pliers, especially for under $20. But like I was just stating, that you always want to shop around, and that Amazon is not always the best place to look for tools, especially when it's not a tool brand that you see on Amazon all the time. Like normally if you see these brands on Amazon all the time, they're usually pretty dang good prices. It comes to, you know, like Williams and Wilde SK and a lot of other ones. Like once in a while you'll find some pretty good deals, but a majority of the time they're actually a lot higher than what they would be anywhere else, especially if it's not that brand selling the tool. You know, it could be another company selling these tools on Amazon. But I'll just show you an example of a little bit of an exaggeration. Here's one that I found that must be blessed by the angels or something. I don't know what's going on here. But this P442 number 2 Phillips screwdriver, 8.5 inches long, is $546.77. Unfortunately, it doesn't have any ratings or reviews, which is very uncommon, but I don't understand why it wouldn't have any reviews. But must I say, it's a pretty good deal if you want to get robbed. So you will see things like this on Amazon, and it's just unfortunate because it doesn't seem to be like input wrong, because you even get the privilege of paying $3.49 for delivery. No free shipping here. You're gonna pay for it. All right, you're gonna pay for all of it. So you will come across things like this on Amazon that obviously it doesn't take me to tell you, do not buy this. Obviously, this is just an exaggeration that I want to bring up to, you know, it's always good to shop around. Check prices, check different sellers, check different brands that may sell the same tool. So that's just something I wanted to mention real quick. And obviously, this is just a little outrageous as far as the pricing. Here's one that I actually found to be interesting, and I've almost picked it up a couple times. This is the Swan 200cc fluid extractor or fill pump fluid syringe. Huge name. It's a fluid extractor. All right. So I have always just used a turkey baster to like when I'm sucking old brake fluid out of the master cylinder and things like that. I just tend to use a turkey baster and just, you know, do it that way real quick. But I thought for $13 is a pretty good price, down from $15, a little bit of savings there. 4.5 stars at 756 ratings. Now keep in mind, my thoughts on this is you would definitely have to, you know, clean this pretty well. I'm just afraid of when you use this on a certain type of fluid, whether that be brake fluid or whatever you're going to use it for, that any residual fluid left in the pump has the chance of ruining those O-rings, and then you're basically out $13 or $15 or whatnot. I can definitely see how this would be handy. It's got a locking tip there, so you can put the ends on it and it kind of locks in place. There you can kind of see it. And then you can, you know, connect them together. So, I mean, I like the design. I think it's great. I'm just, you know, I'm afraid with the chemicals that I would be getting on it, I'm not sure how long it would last. Now, granted, it is only $12 to $15, but I can also get a turkey baster at like Dollar Tree or something, you know, pretty dang cheap. So, and those have worked well for me. But if you guys have used this and haven't had any issues, whether it be Swan Lake or another brand similar to this, please let me know your guys' thoughts on it. I can definitely find a lot of good uses for it, but it's something I figured I'd bring up because it is nice if you don't have anything to remove fluids. This could be a good option if you don't want to go the turkey baster route. I wasn't necessarily going to put a turkey baster on here as an option, but next time maybe I will. But obviously you can see it here from a few different companies, and then yeah, you can get the pneumatic ones and things like that. But there's a lot of different options available. But I figured I'd just throw it in here to try and get some feedback from you guys. So that is it. Let's move on to the next item. So the next item is actually a brand that I've mentioned once, I believe. Once, maybe twice in my Amazon tool videos. I found a couple interesting products from, I think it's Billy Tools, on my Amazon videos before. And they seem to be priced well. They seem to be decent tools. There were actually a few viewers that commented saying that they've had good experiences with them. I had actually never heard of them besides like 2 months ago when I found them. So I figure anytime I see one of these Billy Tool products, I'll mention it. As long as it's priced well, it seems like a good product. This is actually pretty good. $30, you get a 5-piece set. It's the impact rated lug nut socket set. So it basically has a plastic sleeve over the impact socket. It's going to protect the rim while also giving you a very slim profile as far as that socket portion. So like if you have extremely tight areas, you can actually slide the plastic sleeve off, and it really, you know, can give you access to those tight lug nut holes. Some, you know, rims vary, especially aftermarket ones. So you get a 15, 17, 19, 21, and 22. And then they do have other options available as well. They have a few different options down here. So I figured I'd just put this one in here. Once again, people have mentioned that they've had good experiences with them. And I think for the price, if you're looking for a small set and you're not looking to break the bank, because these sets can get pretty expensive. So as long as this includes the sizes you believe you would use, which I believe it would. This is obviously the metric set, but you can also get the SIE as well. Here you can see just some of the information on it. So this has 4.5 stars at 169 ratings and at $30. So this is the full price. It's not on sale or anything, but even at that price, I believe it to be a good deal. But that's it as far as this week's Amazon tool deals. Let me know your guys' thoughts. I know I threw a couple items in there that are ones that I'm more interested on hearing feedback from you guys, and then we have the one that was outrageously priced. Basically just a good idea to always shop around and find the best prices you can. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. If you guys did, please make sure to hit that thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and I'll have not all of these products, but the good ones linked down in the description underneath the tools and tools continued link. And if you guys haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. See you guys next time.